What's up everyone? Welcome back to a new episode, and my name is John Huynh and welcome back to another slice of John's life. Today we're going to be continuing on with my Tsum Tsum collection videos, and of course, like I said last video, we're going to be focusing primarily on one theme per episode. So this week we're going to do the Wall-E theme. Now, Wall-E is gotta be my top 5 favorite movies ever. I love the idea and concept of it, and of course, Wall-E and Eva is the cutest couple ever. Now, unfortunately, in terms of Tsum Tsums, there's not a lot of Wall-E content there. However, I will say there is a set for the Wall-E characters, and this is by far probably the coolest set that Disney has ever produced for Tsum Tsum lineups. While there's not a lot of characters for the Wall-E section, I will say they put a lot of thought and effort into it. So let's go ahead and show you guys what we have here. Now, this is going to be one of the sets we have here, and then we have 2 individual Tsum Tsums that was sold separately. Now, the cool thing with this set is it is a lunch box, and I would love for you guys to actually see how this works. So on the top here is held by Velcro, and then you simply pull it back, and inside will review 4 characters inside for you guys. And if that's not cool enough, hear me out guys, this lunch box set, now you're probably asking, is that it? This just carries the characters inside? No, there's actually a button on the side here. If you play it, it'll play 20 seconds of a song called Close on Sunday. So put your Sunday clothes on, sorry. Now, I didn't know originally when I bought this set that this set actually played music, but because on the side here it has a sticker that told me that there's a little button here, I pressed it and I was shocked to find out that this set actually has music to it. Let's go ahead and listen to it. Okay, now that's it. Now tell me if that's not the coolest feature in any Tsum Tsum set available. Now I have seen some really elaborate designs and really cool packaging sets, but I will say the Wall-E set, although lackluster in character numbers, they put so much thought and effort into making this the best packaging possible, and I am super duper happy with what we have here. So that's gonna be the box set, and then of course, like I said, we have 2 individually sold characters that was sold at the time, and of course, let's go ahead and bring those 2 guys out, and that's gonna be Wall-E and Eva. So this is what we're gonna be having to deal with today. So let's go ahead and get into it. We'll go ahead and do the overview, in close, in-depth video for you guys to see each character up and close. Okay, so I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, so here is our 1 set and our 2 individual Tsum Tsum characters from the Wall-E lineup. Let's go ahead and start with our 2 individual characters first. So here we have Wall-E and Eva, our 2 favorite robot couple here, or I guess they're just friends, but I don't really know. But let's go ahead and start with Wall-E first. Now Wall-E features the same kind of usual outer material here with the nice furry fuzzy lining, nice and soft, and then look at his little eyes, and I love the little bolts in his eyes, really good detail, and both his eyes are embroidered, and then around the corner we have his little feetsy, and then this embroidered bar here, and then on the side we have his triangle track system. So this is his wheels basically. And then on this side, I noticed for the first time that there is a little embroider of the cockroach, his friendly cockroach. That's really cute. I love that little bit of detail here. Although it's not that super detailed, but it's like a really cute little Easter egg with the little cockroach on there. I really like that. Really cool. Let's go and put Wally down, and let's go ahead and go over to Eva. Okay, so Eva with her signature blue eyes right here, and this entire black panel here for her face is embroidered, and her eyes are also embroidered here with the blue, shiny blue lines. And then on the side we have an embroider of the plant life sign, so that's really cool. And then I believe this silver material is the first time we've ever seen a Tsum Tsum with this type of fabric. I'm not sure what kind of fabric it is or what they're trying to do with it. It's really cool and interesting because it makes Eva very unique, and I can't say if they have ever used this material for any other Tsum Tsums. As far as I know, I don't think so. And then another thing I thought was really interesting is how it's like ridged. There's lines across, and I think in the movie, if I'm not mistaken, Eva is nice, flush, and really smooth surface. She's really sleek designed, so it's really interesting that they chose this pattern and this material. But you know, can't complain. And then at the bottom she has her regular soft plush belly, just like a traditional Tsum Tsum. Alright, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into this box lunch set. Really cool stuff. I really like this box lunch set. Like I said in the intro, very good packaging. So let's go ahead and show you guys what's inside. Okay, so there's 4 characters in here, like I mentioned. Now unfortunately this seller, for some reason, they removed this plastic from Eva and Wally, so technically not brand new, but I think this is probably good enough. So immediately, as you guys can see, from this Wally versus the individual Wally, the eyes are different. So he has a different expression here, and then he also has this little lid on top. Now I don't know what this lid is. It looks like a sewage hatch or some kind of access hatch. I don't remember what part of that is in the movie, so I'll have to rewatch that soon. I love Wally, so I'm gonna watch that probably tonight after I film this. But yeah, you guys can see immediately that there's 2 different expressions, so that's really cool. First of all, when you make a duplicate character, you gotta do something different. So yeah, we got this nice little difference here with his eyes and then the service hatch, and then no cockroach this time. So yeah, and then on the bottom we just have the traditional soft plush, and then nothing back here for his rear. So that's gonna be Wally. Up next we have Eva. So you guys see here her face, also same different expression. She's kind of like squinting her eyes, and yeah, this whole thing is embroidered, and unfortunately I have like a little defect here. So the stitch lining goes inside and it kind of smashes this corner of her face in, which is unfortunate. I don't like that, but I'll have to deal with it. And this one doesn't have the plant life indicator LED lights on, so that means she doesn't have the plant inside of her at in this specific version. But other than that, pretty much the same design, same material up here, and then plush belly at the bottom. Okay, and then these 2 will be a little bit harder because they're stuck together. So let's go ahead and start with Mo first. So I believe, like I said, I haven't watched Wally in a bit, so I'm not too familiar with all the characters, but I know this is Mo, and I believe he is the onboard barber, or he's the hair cutter on the ship. And you can kind of tell, I think this is a razor, his mouth right here. So really cool. His face right here is embroidered, his eyes is embroidered with the yellow lines, and this is actually like a styrofoam, or not styrofoam, but this kind of fuzzy material. It's kind of hard, and then it's got like a nice print on top of it, and on the side it's like like this plushy material, but it's not technically super duper soft like the plush itself. Okay, and then on the side here, you guys notice that it says Mo and it has unit 101, and the detailing is extremely crisp. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see if we can zoom in here. So Mo unit 101, And then this is not embroidered, and this is definitely not printed on. It's like a patch that they heat pressed onto here. And then on this left side, you guys can see that there's like this little C or this little circular thing. It's like a light gray, really hard to tell, but this is also like heat pressed on. That's really cool attention to detail. Very small, but super nice. But yeah, and then over here we have the little embroidered line right here in his butt. So let's go ahead. So that's pretty much Mo. Really cool. And then last but not least, we have a cockroach, and then his little antenna on top right here. And then his little eyes. His eyes are embroidered. His mouth right here is embroidered. And his little antenna is a separate piece. And then he has 6 little feet. As you can see, there's 3 here and the 3 at the bottom. And then interesting enough, underneath here, you can actually put your finger here to run along here, and this is pretty much to simulate his 2 wings, or his set of wings split, but because, you know, they stitch it down, but this is supposed to simulate his wings on both sides. Really cool stuff. So let's get everyone down. So yeah, that's gonna be our Wall-E group right here. Like I said, I really wish that there was more characters that were added. But I will say they did a really good job for the amount of characters we have here. I have 6 of them. There's actually 7 characters. There's 1 more Wall-E from the 25th year anniversary Japanese box set, which I don't have. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Let's go ahead and go to our outro. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and wrap up that video on Wall-E. Now, like I said, these are some of the coolest characters and coolest sets I have ever seen in Tsum Tsum form. I am super duper happy with how Disney handled these. Although, like I said many times, lackluster in numbers of characters, it makes up so much for the thought and packaging that they did in here. And I also did not realize, but there's a second mode of entry back here. So down here, it has access to the box with the music. So you can actually replace the battery or components. Yeah, so you can actually replace the battery component with this. This is awesome. Like, I had no idea that you could do this. So technically, if you wanted to, if this somehow runs out of battery, you can replace it. If the voice box breaks, you can replace it. This is absolutely amazing. Well done, Disney. I really love that. Like, I hate it when there is electronical compartments into merch and they make it a one-time deal. Runs out of battery, good luck. It breaks, good luck. You can't fix it, you can't take it out without breaking it or ripping it apart. So having access to the electronical compartment to the set, phenomenal. That just made this set that much better, and it will give this set many years to come. And I absolutely love that, because this is an extremely rare set. There's not a lot that I saw available, and if they are out there, very expensive. I lucked out. I got this for a decently cheap price, and I'm more than happy with what I have. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Before I go, let me ask you guys, if Tsum Tsum Disney could do it all over again, what characters would you guys request Disney to create from the Wall-E universe? There's a couple that I can think of, but I'm really sad to see that there's only really 4 unique characters, which would include Wall-E, Eva, Mo, and of course the cockroach friend. And that's it. I really wish that there was more, but anyways, let's go ahead and wrap up the video. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.